Hey, that's not supposed to be that way. Where's my camera? Where is my camera? Give me my camera back, please. Let's try again. 1 second. There we go. You can see me. I cannot see you, but I can. You can see me. Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another tournament stream, and today we are going to follow. To be honest, I have no clue yet. Yesterday I signed up for a team actually. Today, okay, we are seeing PYS for the first time again, and we already got the room invite open here right now. Game is starting in just 3 minutes. Okay, second team is going to be Legion. Alright, just for you to know what is going on today, we are going to have 2 groups of each, being 8 teams. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm not getting this wrong. Maybe 4 teams each. Anyways, 2 teams that are winning today, one of each group, will be heading straight to the professionals tournament. This is what everyone's trying to reach. We are in the qualification stage. We are having 3 qualifying tournaments. This is the first one of 3. And on each qualifying tournament, 2 teams are making it, getting their ticket, their invite to the professionals tournament then. And then there will be 2 more additional teams that are selected by the points, by the cups that they get for each win. So it will be important to win a lot, of course. But even if a team does not make it to the grand finals, if a team does not win any of the groups, I mean any of the last days of the qualifiers, then they still have a good chance. Hence, I actually think that is a very fair system. Today we are also going to have some giveaways again. Let me maybe just set up the first one right now. Let me just do that. Also, I completely forgot I still need to share the stream on Discord. Oh dear. Let's do so right now. Let's not forget to share the stream. Otherwise, no one's watching. I don't want that. Okay. Publish. And good. I can set up the first giveaway right now. Let's start with... let's start with the first one here for battle passes. Oh, battle passes, no, not the battle passes. Let's go for the fan containers first. And 2 times fan container. Okay, guys. So, the giveaway is happening as usual on the Discord server. If you're joining the Discord server, I hope you're doing so. And then you just got to head towards the not grand finals, towards the giveaways channel. There you do actually find a little bit of a bot that you can just press. You can just hit a button and you are participating in the giveaway. Camera low FPS. Oh yeah, that's might be true. Let me just arrive. Oh yes, that's awful. What's happening there? I don't know. No. I don't know if that helps. Now it's black. Better? No, it's not better. Not fixed yet. Anyways, let's just not care about it. As long as you can hear me and somewhat see me, I could also just put up a picture. I think that will also be fine. As long as you can hear me and see the game, everything's covered. So, it is QQ versus Legion on the first game here on Normandy. By the way, the Legion team, of course, the clan is very old and very well known. It has been playing the greatest tournaments we've ever had in Blitz, I've got to say. But the team is mostly new. They do have some very strong players though. I think there is one player on their team who has been playing, I was just checking that, he was playing the last great tournament, Twister Cup in 2018, and now he's playing again. It is Oxbow. The rest are rather new players, still good ones. QQ has been finishing second on 2 tournaments rather recently. And QQ is playing very aggressively with a lot of E50Ms here to the heavy side. Triple S-Kong going for the plane area. And Rose might be in trouble here, getting pressured now by the E50Ms. They are losing hit points though. And especially losing hit points for the medium tanks isn't all that great here, because they are not having that much to begin with. They are already down 2k hit points compared to the team of Legion. But is the aggressive push worth it? That's the question now. The E50Ms are starting to put in their DPM into the AMX M4, who might be trapped, might also get crossfired from behind. We will see. I think Rose might be in trouble, but only if the team of QQ is able to put in the crossfire. Otherwise, it's not going to work out here. Legion seems to have fairly safe positions for the time being, and they are also counter-pushing, at least counter-pressuring. Here, Svinograd has lost a lot of hit points, and also the guys in the middle are getting pushed back quite a bit. QQ's push failed. That we can say, but they are rotating out of there again. Meanwhile, there is Lorenzo capping base A, uncontested. Svinograd is down to a one-shot already. Has to be careful. Also, Daze is down to a one-shot. 9.5k hit points versus 12.8k. And QQ is not being able to make good use of their DPM, diminish the enemy's hit points. And Daze now getting pushed onto by Silure, and also Lorenzo, who's coming in from behind here. Nice shots there. That's Dice out of the fight. Gun advantage to Legion. Also double caps on side of LGN. As the next one's taken out. That is Solitude. Being isolated, of course. And there is now Orca as well, being alone here. Getting circled by 4 tanks and getting picked up there. Meanwhile, Rose got killed on the other side. But that's far too late here. QQ not being able to get their guns into the fight, playing too aggressively from the start on, potentially with their lack of hit points and against the amount of armor. Safe positions by LGN, and that is only Artyom. Well, there was still someone else, and that is now only Artyom left here in a 1 versus 5, still pulling it down to 1v4. But that is, of course, not winnable here anymore. Legion just playing a lot safer. QQ trying too much. And that is win number 1 for the guys of LGN. And we can see Normandy again, of course, on the second match as well. Why is it actually loading that along today? Okay. All right. And this is the first match here. QQ still putting in some damage, but was not having a good time here. LGN just doing the better job at playing safely. All right, so 1 point. Wait. There's 1 point on the right side there. 1 second. All right. Good. Let me focus on the game again. We are going to have the same map once more, and we are having double, triple Super Conk here on the side of QQ, and then there is an IS-4, 200 light tank, E50M. So a fairly heavy lineup, very slow lineup on their side. This time they have overcommitted on the last game, definitely. On the Legion lineup, we're having triple E50M, so quite a lot faster, similar to what QQ did on last game. So this time we are seeing reversed roles here. The question is if Legion is doing a better job at using that mobility in their favor. Also a T100 light tank for them. We can see on the right side there. And we are heading up to the sky and going to check out what teams are having in mind. QQ this time being a lot more passive on the heavy side here, it seems. Sending Tukunami into the corner where he can deliver some crossfire, can actually make sure that his teammates are being safe. They're very safe formation for the time being. Svinogard dared to go quite aggressively into the ditch here, is delivering some map control for his teammates, so he is going to be able to put in some crossfire. But there is nothing that he could shoot at, so it is actually at the moment Svinogard just being alone. Oh, actually, that's a nice shot here into Solir. Svino still in the middle, getting some backup by Days, who's also pulling forwards, making sure to not leave his teammate too isolated to the front. Also Artyom is committing to the ditch in the center. I think that might be a little bit of a problem if there are too many tanks right in the middle of the map, because that gives a lot of room for Legion to isolate other tanks potentially, or push in, just isolate and selectively kill some of those to the front. But at the same time, of course, having the middle area here allows for some much better positions. Legion currently on the flank here, taking base A, again uncontested. The A-cap can be taken. The light tank tried to decap potentially, but did not manage to keep up decapping. So it is actually now the AMX being safe. Got some backup by the E50M, surprisingly. A lot of those guys have been spotted, and there's a push going on here. QQ moving in. They have found a solution. They have found Rose being isolated in a corner there. The IMX M4 having a lot of hit points, can survive for a long time, but is not going to make it out alive. The question is if QQ is able to keep their hit points here, or are they getting crossfire? Because there are a lot of tanks here on the side of the Legion team trying to support Rose, but Rose got killed. Actually down already. Still a cap point advantage to Legion. QQ on the hit point lead for the moment, and they are continuing their push, trying to isolate, trying to pincer those E50Ms with some crossfire here. Toonsy is struggling badly. 176 damage only into him. The reactive armor doing its job, down to one shot, fluffed shot here by 163. Almost getting the kill shot in, but this time he does get it in. Gun advantage still to QQ, but they also lost one tank. Yet they are having a significant hit point lead at the time already. And they are making some good progress here. Now the next one, next E50M is in focus fire. Also, he still managed to put out a nice shot. Oxbow, though, going to go down very, very soon here. The ram kill was not possible of the AMX ramming into that E50M, but there it goes up in flames. And also on the other side, the T100 did his job of picking up another kill. And that means we are seeing only 2 tanks left alive on side of LGN, with the AMX also being down to 1 shot. And that's merely 1,400 hit points versus 4.6k. And this game is going to go towards QQ. Strong comeback. And that means we are on a 1-1 in a best of 5, by the way. So an entire 3 wins will be needed. Of course, a lot of stuff can be changing still in the meantime. So let's wait for the result real quick to check out what people did here. It's loading slowly today. Okay, Tukunami get taken out with only 1k damage, but Toonsy having a really bad time, not connecting any shots, and that was definitely not all too helpful for his teammates, although it was a very decisive push. And that QQ showed to us here, just going in with all the tanks for the one side where they could find an isolated tank, did not hesitate and still managed to keep their hit points on the push. That is absolutely crucial, to not overcommit in that kind of situation where you then get a kill, but at the same time get so many shots into your tanks that you are not able to survive the next push anymore, because people always have to think about a vertical next after they succeeded with one move, and will have to plan ahead here. The next game is going to be on Lagoon. By the way, this game is going to be played with a lot more heavy tanks on LGN side. This time we are seeing some 4 quadruple AMX M4s and double FE215B, so some very heavy tanks and also some very fast heavy tanks, some faster heavy tanks there with some better damage output, and the T100 a light tank on top of that. Might go to any side, to be honest. Meanwhile, QQ is playing double E50M, so they have a clear mobility advantage, which would theoretically allow them to get a lot more aggressive on the medium side, as they can then take the C cap right at the start of the game already. And we are going to have to wait a moment still. Actually, I was just mistaking the map for Mayan Ruins. Apologies, although I did not really talk much about the map. It's still a C cap. Yeah, medium side is still a C cap. QQ though often doing the trick of picking some medium tanks, so some lighter lineup, and still not going for the medium side, just committing to the heavy side, which is a little bit unintuitive. Yet that seems to be working out quite successfully to take those E50Ms towards the heavies and push in aggressively. Legion has committed towards the B cap with a lot of tanks here. Now they are spotted. We can see the light bulbs. Most of the team of Legion has been spotted. QQ does have almost full information at this point, as they manage to grab a base A. They are losing on the cap points for sure, but they are relocating. It's not going to be all too much about the caps. They can put out some nice shots here. Artyom has the gun depression to put in one shot into Jake, but also some shots in return into Artyom here, who is nicely hull down in this spot, and also getting some cover from behind. But also the T100 lost some hit points. Not sure where he is. right now. There he is still. Slightly better trades for Legion, as QQ is on the relocation towards base C. The E50Ms have found Silio here. The T100 light tank being alone, getting rammed into. That is Dice together with Tokunami, kind of blocking each other here, but that's the lighting out of the fight. Gun advantage to QQ, and also they will be able to pick up the cap here for free. Yet there is Legion incoming, trying to counter push the mediums, but QQ is well prepared for this. The FE215Bs are not going to be able to make it. This is just a chill guy on the AMX M4. Now with that very sturdy tank moving in first, getting in the tank right into the front of the enemies. The rest of the teammates are following up, putting out the shots, trying to kill Toonzi first because he is already low on hit points. But also Oxbow is not going to survive this. Legion at the same time has to do something on the other side, but are they able to? They are able to pick up one kill over here. Svinogard still in focus fire, getting taken out there. On the other side, there is Orca running away. He could wisely avoid the focus of the Legion team. So 2 tanks have been pretty much useless in the middle of the map here, while QQ was very aggressive, building up on a nice tank advantage. Still, we've got to take care of, or got to pay attention to the hit points. Legion is still ahead on the hit points, might still have a chance here, despite being down 2 guns. Now only 1 tank behind, but Legion also having Rose being down to 1 shot. Just a chill guy trying to reload here, trying to get a kill shot in still. Maybe it will have to be someone else. Just a chill guy has to focus on just surviving at this moment, as he is quite isolated. Nice kill shot from Tokunami into the back there, and also the next one got taken out. Suddenly Legion is 2 more tanks behind here, so 2 versus 5, and that's not going to be winnable anymore. QQ suddenly turned things around in their favor. The T100 jumping down and getting destroyed by the falling damage, and that is QQ winning game number 2. So we are at the score of 2-1, meaning that QQ is on the match point, only 1 win away from getting into the next stage. You have to be aware that it won't be over even if a team loses here, because there are 2 lives for either team, as we are in a double elimination format. So the losing team here will get down into the lower bracket, might still fight their way into the finals again, where if Legion is losing the next one, they might meet QQ again in the grand finals of today's qualification tournament then. So we are here really getting badly surprised. That was just a huge problem for the Legion team, that they actually lost a light tank, which is absolutely crucial. Having that fast light tank on the field until the very end is the most important of it all. And then we are also having the FE215Bs pushing up that aggressively into the E50Ms, while they already had backup. The FE215Bs were just simply too light to support the light tank. They were not on time to actually counter push. They didn't have the information available there. So that was not going all too well here for Legion. It was basically already lost there. Would have probably been better if they managed to clear the other side. They did not really have any good chances there. I think QQ just set themselves up in a way that they could avoid the focus fire or the counter pushes that were potentially about to roll through the middle onto them or on the other side. Lagoon once more, and we are already getting started with the game. Mustafa asking why they all play AMX M4. Look at the hit points that these tanks have. On the left side you can see it, 2750 hit points on the AMX M4s. Also they have the reactive armor decreasing damage taken by 27% for just 27 seconds, I believe. And that is definitely super helpful. On top of that, the AMXs are actually quite fast tanks, so they are very heavy, very very strong in surviving tricky situations and still being able to be rather quick to go anywhere. And this versatility that comes along with these traits is what is often asked for in the tournament format, because it allows for some very aggressive pushes. Then we also got the FE215Bs being quite popular at the moment, that have some much higher damage output but are not having the armor. They can get killed fairly easily. The E50Ms also not having the hit points as medium tanks, but having some better mobility. So we've got a variety of different tanks to play with here, each having their specific purpose and different role. The E50M on top here, trying to spot but getting outspotted apparently. Cap lead to QQ, by the way. They have been first to take the C cap over here. Now they are in safe positions. Let me zoom out a little bit to see what is actually happening here. QQ seems to be relocating towards their spawn a little bit again, giving up base C, despite having the control over it. But they are anticipating a push from the Legion team. All of the teammates are unspotted on either side right now, apart from Bolt. And QQ is rotating over to A, but also Silur expecting this move already, setting himself up to spot this area. Being in a bush where he cannot be spotted anytime soon, does get some information potentially. No, not able to get in any spots. And by that, it is going to be QQ able to just step their toes into the A cap without getting harmed at all. The T100 still staying for a moment, but getting to be a little bit nervous here. Now having some information, just a little bit. There are some more tanks on Legion side here, but they have totally missed the point, missed the time frame where they could have moved in on base C, where they could have taken back some caps. But it looks like they might be able to actually take base B for free and then base C as well, so they would not lose out on the cap points. But QQ, of course, being done with the capping, can already relocate and prepare for a push that potentially goes on to base B in the middle, or even back onto base C again. And QQ is very quick here with the moves. Are they going to have the same situation as last game? T100 light tank alone again. The E50Ms rolling in here. The E50Ms coming in, going for the surprise push from two different angles. But this time there is also the FE215B right behind, trying to support here. T100 light tank still losing 2 shots worth of hit points. Big HE into the rear. That is half the hit points down on the T100. Another shot going in there. Now Legion is trying to counter push. They are having the AMX 50B set up here. They are still unspotted at the moment. QQ doesn't know about them, but the AMXs will also not be useful anymore, as QQ is taking the high ground, can shoot down onto the enemies, does have the advantage here, is in a very, very safe spot. But nice HE by Jake Yipu into the side of the E50M. But the E50Ms on the high ground can simply relocate towards the other side and focus down this isolated AMX over here while they are avoiding the push on the other side potentially. No, they are deciding to actually turn around. Jake is in focus fire here. Going to go down very soon here, down to a one shot. He already is. Just a chill guy also failing the shot and getting shot down there. Orca now moving in, trying to get the kill in. Yes, he does get the kill in. Guns even. No gun advantage to Legion. Also hit point leads to Legion, but not by a huge margin. Just a chill guy also about to be taken out. Very soon might still have a very last shot. Gets a last shot in before going down as well. Lots of low hit points. Tanks on side of the Legion team. Meanwhile, the QQ team is still having some fairly healthy tanks, but can not really get to the low hit point tanks, and Orca just being deleted. They are absolutely annihilated. Daze desperately trying to push in, trying to get towards the low hit point tank. Still picks up another kill here. But I don't see QQ winning this. They are too committed. They cannot play for the distance. Days now, one shot. Days running into Rose. And failing the shot as well. Rose aiming carefully and getting the kill in. And that means that Svinograd is the last one standing. And also going down here. This could have really gone anyway. Legion in the end. Making the AMX 50Bs work greatly. So we are heading to the tiebreaker, to my largest excitement actually. I'm happy to see teams tying up here. Otherwise it would be too boring, right? So we are getting to the next map again. As Legion just scored the second point for them. And that was actually in the end, they still had 3 tanks alive, was looking good for them, but around the middle parts of the game, I thought that QQ was having the advantage despite having the disadvantage on the hit points actually already. It was not really looking all too good for them. It was not looking all too good for Legion because they didn't have the positions available. QQ had the high ground, had the E50Ms there. I thought they had some better damage output. Turns out that actually the 50Bs just did great at pushing in here. Okay, next map is going to be Castilla. And we are seeing QQ on the north spawn actually, which is great for them because the north spawn is quite a lot better. So in all fairness, I've got to say that here, that QQ is at the advantage, especially for a tiebreaker. This is really not a great map because it is a bit of a gamble on where you end up. But that doesn't mean that the game is decided just by this. Interestingly, we see an FE42 medium on side of QQ. We see some T100, some E50M. Not that many mediums or light tanks actually. Super Conqueror, FE200B, double AMX M4. On side of Legion, we can see some heavier lineup from what I've seen so far. I will have to take another look here once we're in the game. There is a Legion with a double E50M. No, it's actually quite a bit lighter. Double E50M medium, STP medium, T100 light tank, T95 E6. Also very light heavy tank and double AMX M4. Hit point lead from the start to QQ for the first time. It might not have been the first time actually. Days failing to climb up the hill. The rest of the teammates spreading out. T100s both spotting each other. Rose playing quite aggressively for the river here. Tried to put in the crossfire towards the hill in case anyone was there. That is often being done for the immense crossfiring potential that this position offers. If 163 is getting spotted there, he might suffer. But he managed to escape safely. Base A, by the way, has been taken. Base A is in control of Legion, so they have the cap lead. Svinograd moving forwards. On the other side, not much is happening. T100 switching with the FE42 because the T100 has a better view range, can collect some better information than the FE42. So the FV is going actually up onto the hill again. What he already attempted to do at the start. Interestingly, the heavy tanks are being spotted. The medium moved straight through, did not get spotted. There we can see the difference of camouflage of the mediums compared to the heavies. And Days is now on top of the hill, has some great overview of this map. You can see basically everything. And also 163 here has a great overview. Can put in some shots if there were only some spots. That's the problem now. that the entirety of QQ is very, very passive, where they cannot collect any information. So they need some kind of information in order to get the mediums to fight. But Legion doesn't have to push in. Oh, nice blind shot. Daze is not spotted at the moment. Multiple blind shots flying into the bush here. They are all, look at that. They're all blind shooting. Base C getting capped now. But without base B, this game won't be a win to QQ. The question is whether Orca potentially can get into the B cap without getting killed immediately. It looks good, but of course he doesn't have the information at hand that we do have from above here. With our bird's eye view, Svinograd sneaking up behind the houses, does find his way into the B cap and is now actually not capping just yet. The Bolt getting spotted behind the house. So Svino knows that if he moved into base B, that would not be healthy for him. There would be bad crossfire. Unless QQ can set themselves up in a way that they can out-trade Bolt by putting in 2 shots for taking 1. I think that would be an option. If Svino moves into base B and they all pre-aim Bolt, that could work out. It's a gamble though, because we don't, or they don't know for sure if there is anything happening on the other side. Is there any crossfire still? No. Ah, we can see a move here. That's actually smart. Just a chill guy going to go towards this position where he can then shoot towards Bolt. So Bolt cannot defend that B cap anymore. Bolt is probably still going to try. Oh, Svinograd taking a lot of damage. Bolt peeking out. Getting tagged here by the E50M. And QQ is struggling. Although they do have some crossfire now on the Bolt. But the tanks on Legion side here are all set up. It's a very, very passive gameplay. But they have so many tanks set up to crossfire into the B cap that it's super tricky. But look at Bolt here. Bolt is suffering. Bolt might go down still. Nice crossfire. And by QQ, Bolt is down to a 1 shot potentially. 390 hit points left. That's in the realm of a 1 shot for many tanks here. But still we are in the point game. We are not about the kills here. Not about the destruction of any tanks. We are all about the points. And Legion is covering base A very, very safely. Yet base B can get taken right now. Yes. QQ still has to do something. They are far behind on the points. They need at least 1 kill in order to turn things around. 1 minute, 30 seconds left only. The time pressure is increasing here. Tokunami moving forwards towards base A. Bolt has been taken out. Over here we've got Panzer Cold Kid going in, trying to take out Artyom, but also Daze is covering. There is still a light tank over here, and the Legion is counter-pushing now onto Tokunami, who might have overcommitted. Tokunami about to go down here on the next shot. 880 points for Legion. I don't know if there is still going to be enough. I think Legion will have to come back in terms of getting some cap again or getting some more kills. Although they just got another kill, and they are at 950 points. Svinograd is about to go down as well. That kill will get Legion to the 1000 points, and that is actually Legion now making it here on the 3rd game. Very close one. Very tricky situation for QQ. Required some very, very crucial timing to push in simultaneously from multiple different angles, and they did not make it. They did catch up on base B still, but they did not keep their tanks alive, just got in a bit too aggressively in the end. Potentially a misplay by Tokunami actually to go forwards that much, as it wasn't really leading to any advantage there. Great job by Legion to immediately reach the situation and counter push there. And mind you also, I was telling you that Legion actually started on the reverse spawn. So Legion won despite having the disadvantage here, which is very admirable. GG to them. And I guess we are going to have a tiny little break now. I don't exactly know yet which games I'm going to stream next. Let me just check in-game real quick when the next ones are starting. So I will just probably have time for playing 1 or 2 games in between. Let me see. Okay. Next game in 3 minutes on the lower bracket. But for that I should already have the invite, which I don't have yet. So I assume that I'm going to stream the upper brackets then. Why is the game so slow right now? Good, so we've got there will be someone from Legion, yes. No, that's the wrong one. LGN. LGN is going to play in 15 minutes from my time. Of course, there's a 3-minute delay. Alright. Do I switch over to touch for these 3 games? Nah, let's just stick to playing on PC. I mean, usually I don't stream on or don't play on PC, so I'm a little bit out of practice potentially. Throughout the tournament season, I will get a bit more used to it again. And yes, guys, there is a delay of 3 minutes, in case you didn't know. By the way, we're still having giveaway running. No, the first giveaway is over. I'm still going to have 3 more battle passes, and I'm going to have 2 more fan containers for you guys that Wargaming is giving away here. So I will create the next giveaway right after this battle, and then you guys can participate. I'm not sure yet. Do I do it on the live chat here or on Discord? I think I will do one on the live chat. Oh my gosh. He actually spotted me. I did not expect this. Did not anticipate him being able to have the view range here, but let me see. What can we... okay, they're pushing right. They have an advantage there. I think with my campy teammates I cannot stay on the right side. So let me actually just get rid of this guy. He's rather isolated at the moment. The others are going to push behind my teammates. I need to get rid of this guy. So we are having the freedom to move around and push behind the enemies. Okay, yeah, try to block me. Won't work out. Okay, we're having way too many tanks here. This is not good, because then we lose the other side. Oh my gosh. And I'm not going to be fast enough to help out. Team. Why? Why did you all come here for one guy? Okay. Nonetheless, I can just go in front of the enemies here. I have a lot of armor. And the Crown is also going to survive for a moment still. Nice shot. Okay. Let's actually just reload. And maybe shoot down the E50M. Nah. What's that? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not good. Why am I suddenly alone? Kron died behind me, okay. Can I somehow escape here? Yeah, this is not going to be winnable. Nah, Not with the S-Conk in the middle. We had way too many tanks going for the left side, so we had a disadvantage on the other side. Unlucky. High ratings game, and not actually being that great here. I mean, most of the teammates had the right idea, but we just had way too many tanks here. I mean, maybe I was one of those guys, just not paying enough attention to what my teammates were doing, because I was also one of those guys pushing the T-57 when it was not actually needed, and I could have decided to hold on the other side. What am I going for? Kran? Well, let me just go for E50M. I need to play some rather easy tanks here right now because I'm on PC. Okay. Guys, by the way, if you are watching right now and are actually having a good time, I can see 126 watching. Nice to have you all here. Welcome to the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you are new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Talking about forgetting stuff, I forgot to set up the next giveaway. After this one, promise. Then we are still having some more tournament games, at least. I think we're having 3 tournament games, one after the other then. Okay. Do I play over here? I think yes, might work out. I do have someone I can see on the left side on the minimap. I've got some backup, a little bit, not much. Not sure if the enemies are... Okay, there is someone. There we got the light bulb. Actually, I would rather not go for the 1v1. Yeah, I need to turn off the chat on PC again. I mean, if he's alone, then I can win this. That's no problem. I have the better tank. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just messed up so badly. Okay. Problem is, if anyone's coming from our back, I'm going to really not like it. Okay. That's fine, I can proceed. Let me check the minimap. I think I need to fight in the middle area here. Oh, it doesn't look good at all. Oh my gosh, we're down 4 tanks. Oh no. Let's get a bit more distance. No. Sure. Ah, okay. Rip. Nothing I could do here on this game. Darkman asking, do you know why is the season so popular that pro players play on different servers? See a lot of them in A on EU. They always play multiple servers. To some degree at least. Because each team can only have 2 team members from a different server. That's the maximum. Yeah. And some people are really committed, they just play multiple different servers at the same time, just getting some extra cash. Sometimes we've had some limitations to how many servers you could play on, like you could only play 1. Or at least then the captain would have to get the prize money then, as it was not possible to get the money as a team member then. Well, I'm not entirely sure if that actually got blocked more than that. Giveaway, guys. Let me not forget about this one. No, okay. Next giveaway, I wanted to do it on the live chat actually. So just please give me 1 second for setting things up. Good. Alright, all that you need to do for this one is to write a gimme like this into the chat.
Gonna became a member.
Darkman, thanks
Daniel
a lot.
Sousa became a member.
Holy moly!
Easy 2LZ
I think
became
we're
a member.
at 5, right? So
Holy moly!
HP Rage Bauer became a member.
Rage Power.
Neppen
Bauer.
became a member.
Alright. Darkman, thanks a lot. Much appreciated. Almost half the viewers are now sponsored by Darkman already. Okay, for the next giveaway, please write gimme, and just like this, into the chat, and also include your ID and the in-game name. So the in-game, in-game
Banjo
name ID.
_ man _ super chatted €9.52. Great stream as usual.
Thank you, Benjamin. Much appreciated. Good. This giveaway, by the way, is for Battle Pass. So, go ahead. It's starting right now. I will end it in, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Why am I not having a room invite? Huh? Did I read anything incorrectly there? No. Ah. There we got it. There we go. Okay. Aqua versus Legion now. I have not really paid attention to the other games yet. Let me actually just quickly use a moment. 1 second. Let me just go for the tournament website and find out who else is playing, what the groups are, etc., etc. Because we still have 2-3 minutes. So we are currently in group 2. So we've seen QQ versus Legion. Yes, that's what we've seen. QQ is heading towards the lower bracket, where they are also already playing. On the upper bracket, then we are seeing the team of Legion versus Aqua. QQ again still has a chance of making it into the grand finals today by winning the lower bracket and then meeting the winning team of Aqua versus Legion. So potentially QQ is going to meet the Legion on the next game or in the grand finals again, which would be expected, to be honest. I mean, I guess it will be here on the lower bracket finals, QQ versus Legion again, would be my guess. On the upper bracket, we've got API versus Immor, also playing right now, and then there is BLove versus Desert at the same time as well. Now we've still got 3 minutes. Any surprises here? BLove actually. Oh, okay. Okay. BLove lost 3-0 to Immor. That is unexpected. They are actually down to the lower bracket as well. I mean, Immor is the German LAV team, LUV, LAV, which you've seen in last season. Or I'm not sure. There are many people from the LAV team, but not sure if it's the entire team now in Immor. Okay, let's head over. Check out what's going to happen here. Okay, so 2 minutes. Can still take a breath here. We are seeing Naval Frontier, a map that I'm personally not a great fan of because it's rather small in the area that is playable. There aren't that many great options, but in tournaments we sometimes see some creative pushes. Mostly it is rather not the most exciting gameplay because people are just moving towards the medium side cap, holding that passively, while also going for the middle area and just making sure the enemy doesn't get base A. So a lot of decapping shots. At some point some light tank is relocating, moving into that A cap, trying to take that, maybe getting some support. And that's usually often quite symmetrical. It's rare that people push through the middle or that people actually go for A with everything, because they can get spotted very easily. And this game is going to be Aqua versus Legion. Now with Aqua playing triple AMX M4, double Super Conqueror, FE215B and a Vickers light tank as well. So they are having a very heavy lineup. Legion also playing very heavy, but just a bit lighter with the double FE215B and the IS-4. Those tanks are better when it comes to damage output and on the mobility side, but at the same time they are not having any reactive armor as the S-Conks and the M4s, and they are not having the hit points of their opponents. As the game is going to start, we will immediately see a hit point advantage for Aqua without them having to do anything for it. So the question now is what Legion is going to do with that mobility. If I may put in a guess, it would be that the IS-4 is used to push into base B right at the start, then covered by the FE215Bs, while someone else is potentially just going for the C side. That would be my guess for this exact lineup. Because the A push or C push doesn't seem to make all that much sense, even though it's not impossible. Let's see. Little guessing game. Wait, did I even reset the score? No, of course not. Resetting from 0 again. And a lot of tanks heading towards the middle here, covering base A. Yes, that's a careful gameplay here. Where's the IS-4? IS-4 is actually going for the C push. Okay. That was the option that I also thought of, but thought of being less likely. As it means that there are more weakly armored tanks to the front. IS-4 also took some shots already. But so did Favela over here as he crossed over towards base A. Nonetheless, Aqua playing for the A cap now. Doesn't look like they are going to be able to take the base for free. Happiest Toaster, I renamed, is now getting crossfired a little bit with some HEs there. Problem is that Aqua doesn't have any cap control for the moment and cannot really easily take any bases here. Legion sitting in very careful positions. Nonetheless, I have to say that the IS-4 is a weak spot. That the AMX also can be pushing on to. You can out-trade the IS-4 even. And with a couple more tanks, Aqua might as well just push in here. Currently they are not having the tanks available, and also I believe if they commit too badly to this push... Oh, what am I seeing? Favela lost a lot of hit points over here. That was not healthy, but base C has been taken. Base A has been taken. Aqua in control of 2 caps suddenly. And Legion under pressure to do something. And yet I would say the Legion has the tanks available to counter push onto the C cap here. because there are a number of tanks very isolated on base A, very far away. But Legion isn't really attempting to do so for the time being, despite there being vaccine freestyle quite alone. So I guess Legion is rather thinking about pushing onto the A cap. There they can isolate some tanks as well, and those are maybe easier to kill, and they're also lower on hit points. But at the same time, a potential push here would get spotted quite early by Falling Down, who does have his eyes onto the cross here on the road if anyone's going over. Oh, nice shot. That was blind. No information here on Celia, and still there was a kill. Not a kill, but a blind shot into him. And a big roll as well. And Happy's Toaster's even going for the B cap as well. Sneaky. Sneaky move, and also a very brave move. And just look at this. They have 2 caps already, and they are just like, you know what? We are just going to take the 3rd one if you don't move. But this is now pushing. This is now triggering the push here of the M4, of the Legion guys. They are trying to get the Happiest Toaster out. Yet, they are not at the advantage yet. They have gotten the kill, but they are still 2 caps behind. And still have to push out in base C. They have lost the fight. No, over here on base C they have lost the fight. They are now pushing onto base A. Falling Down might actually be falling down. Literally, if he is getting pushed from behind, it would be the smartest thing for him to do. To just drop down the hill. Yeah, there we go. It's just a bit too late here. Taking a lot of shots. Getting shot down. And he's getting killed. But 900 points for Aqua. 1 gun less on either side suddenly. Tank disadvantage for Aqua. Hit points neck and neck. And Celia in focus. T100 attempting to run away. Going to run into Wildsburger. And with this little shot here, he won't be able to make it. Oh, some armor rack. I don't know for how many hit points though. The 1k points now for Aqua. Legion just not catching up here, just not getting to move. Only in the very end, it was just way too late. That was not the way to go about it, to be honest. They had options of either pushing A or base C. In this kind of situation, it just honestly doesn't really matter what you do, as long as you do something. That's the problem. I think that's also where the experience then shows a little bit. Other teams simply have more of that. I mean, honestly, it just doesn't matter there. Do you push C or do you push A? Both were decent options. Maybe A was a little bit better. I think A was actually the better option to push onto, because there were 3 low hit point tanks. They could have taken base B simultaneously and crossfired there. But Legion did not attempt to move until the very end. And did not have any chance to come back from this, therefore. Okay, that's game number 1 for Aqua. And we are going to see the same map once more. And this time, Legion is going for the T95 E6 lineup. 2 of those. One of my favorite tanks at the moment. A very lovely mobility and DPM. Yet not having a lot of hit points. Especially on a naval frontier, which again is a very small map. I'm surprised by this tank choice. Then we've got a double E50Ms. As well as an IS-4. So great mobility for Legion. Also F215B on top, and just 1 slow heavy tank. Aqua going for the same lineup as the last game again. Alright, game number 2. Happiest Toaster, I like that he renamed again. From Happy Toaster to Sad Toaster to Happiest Toaster. Some blind shots from the blue team over the entire map here. Aqua going towards base A again. But this time they are committing quite a bit more. Also sending some tank right into base B. Favela, it is sitting down here. Not going to get contested at taking the base. That is actually going to be very easy to take for him. And he can also move out of there again. Very crucial to not stay in position. And I like what he's doing here. Just moving forwards, taking the hull down spot over here. Where he can then spot any potential tanks that were in this area. Where there are none. The Legion, they have taken a base, but they are on a back foot. They have not done much apart from pushing forwards into the nothingness. Where they expected to be some camper. They have some great map control, that has to be mentioned. But that's not going to be enough. They still have to come up with a great solution to push in here. And the enemy spawn might not quite be it. Look at this AMX already being hulled down. Let's jump over. He is awaiting this push already. And also the E50M is being spotted by Spassy, who has been able to collect a little bit of information here. Remained unharmed. Only falling down, has been taking some shots. And also Favela. But he is safe. So with this situation, we can just zoom out a little bit. Legion is trying to line up for a push, but they are not having any chances here. Oh my, maybe base B is an option. Favela is kind of safe as he does have tanks behind to cover. But at the same time, if Favela is attempting to beat decap base B, he can get pushed onto. Oh, Favela isolated himself. He's now getting crushed by Rose. Toonsy will be able to take base B, I reckon. Happy Sosa trying to move up here a little bit. Trying to deliver some crossfire to support his teammate. But he is not really able to get in there. Trying to get towards Toonsy. Trying to maybe retake the base. But also recognizing right now that it's actually not the greatest idea ever. Because there are more tanks pushing in here. Suddenly, Happiest Toaster is very much alone. Down to a one-shot. Will be taken out on the next one. Nope, not just yet, but there he goes. Suddenly, it is a tank advantage to the team of Legion. Cap points still on the side of Aqua, but the bases are not. Hit points also still in favor of Aqua. Aqua might have this in the back, but they have to focus to get some kill shots in. And they also have to make sure not to lose all the caps here. A is still on their side, but that can be taken. Legion, though, not in position just yet. They have to get a kill and have to move over very quickly to get base A. But there is another kill shot for Aqua as well. Without the kill shot of backseat over there, I don't think it's going to be possible. 975 points. Aqua moving in, going to get the kill shot here potentially. No, Wildburger actually not going for the kill just yet, as we are already about to see the win for Aqua. They have managed to increase their hit point difference by so much that they didn't bother going for the last kill even. That was a comfortable win for Aqua. In the end, still, for a moment I thought, okay, Legion might have found a solution of pushing towards the B cap without getting punished for that. They did actually find a tank to push onto. I thought it was going to be a win there for Legion potentially, but they got too stuck in the middle while Aqua counter pushed at their own spawn quite successfully. 2-0 now for Aqua. Again, it is a best of 5, so we might see only one more game. Might be. It is Ghost Factory, by the way, as we're switching maps. It could be the case that Aqua is sealing the deal here on this match already, as they are potentially getting the 3rd point here. Now it is a match point to them. By the way, guys, there's still a giveaway running on the live chat. If you write gimme into the chat, GIMME, and your in-game name plus ID, then you have a chance of winning a battle pass. So feel free to participate. Good luck, and I will select the winner after this encounter is over. Let's maybe check something real quick. Okay. Good. Ghost Factory on this game now, with most of the teams actually heading towards the middle of the map here. As the middle is where the great shootouts are happening. Fights for the C and B cap, with some tanks covering the D side, or potentially fighting on base A. Okay, it's Aqua going for the A-sided strategy while keeping some tanks on the outer side of the factory here. Potentially he is even trying a decapping shot on base B. No, he got spotted already. I don't think he's going to attempt moving in on B anymore. Nope. T100 spotted him without getting spotted in return. So Aqua managed to push forward here into the A corner, but did not gain anything from that, I've got to say. Legion at the same time has kept base B, has kept base D, is maybe able to cap base C. There is no one contesting that, so definitely it would be possible, yet they are rightfully afraid to do so, because often there are baits like sitting right behind the walls here, waiting for someone to go into the C cap and are going to punish that. Then in this case it doesn't happen, it won't happen. Legion also just playing carefully enough, which is actually very, very nice to see here. That they are not overcommitting and expecting there to maybe be something. Aqua has pushed deep down into the enemy spawn. With almost all the tanks. They have some very nice hull down spots there, but almost no map control. Yet they do have a medium over there. It is Wildburger on the FE42. Having some crossfire towards the D cap. But he requires his teammates to spot for him. So Aqua not going in. They are relocating again. Couple of tanks at least are moving in onto base C, B potentially. Toaster being spotted though. Ghosty and also Backseat Freestyle moving up. Trying to support Toaster. Toaster the only one spotted in this area here. And the others can actually sneak in here. Or they might be able to just go into base B. Not sure. Let's just jump over to Ghosty here. I just have Jake to the side, and also there is Rose. No, Rose won't be able to have shots here. I think Ghosty is potentially able to just go into the cap. Yes, looks like it. Looks like Ghosty can just steal the cap right in front of everyone. Nope, getting decapped. But it was also painful for Panzer Cole. Oh, at the same time, we can see counter push here. The FE42 in problems. Just getting YOLO'd by double T100 light tank. And gets just shot down into pieces. Wildburger will try to have one last shot. Puts in a nice hash shot into Solir. But is going to get killed. And there he goes. Gun advantage to the team of Legion. And also great mobility advantage with the double light tanks there. And Aqua is going in for the full brawl now. Taking one out, losing one tank, but also getting another kill. Guns even. Cap points also on side of Aqua. At least the bases are. The caps are not yet. So still some work to do for Aqua. They still have to get some caps in. They have to get some kills. They have to maybe stop a base D as well. There they get another kill. So gun advantage to Aqua. falling down a little bit under pressure here. Might be fine as he is getting Spassy to support Oxbow in the T95 E6, having more gun depression, but it will be chances against the double FA215Bs, even with the backup of the T100 light tank right behind there. Oxbow is not going to survive, getting ram kills, nicely done here. This leaves only 2 tanks alive, only Solir and also Lorenzo on the other T100 just getting taken out there. And that is only 1 tank left, who is also isolated right in front of everyone, not able to play for caps or anything like that. And that is Aqua taking the win on the third match as well, and therefore making it into the grand finals of today's qualification tournaments. A very strong performance here. Although I've got to say the Legion also, on most games they played well. There was just one, like I was criticizing. The others were absolutely really great. Good job. Good job. And I guess that the next game is going to be starting right after this one. I won't even have any break. Yes. So now it is a lower bracket. Actually, my prediction came true for once. It is QQ versus LGN in the lower bracket here. I'm not allowed to show you that room yet. So we actually can just real quick just go for the giveaway. We were having giveaway running, by the way. A couple of people try to enter multiple times and they are automatically disqualified, unfortunately, in all fairness. So we've got a winner. We've got a winner, that's IS. Alright, it's rating for messages. Maybe that means I'm actually getting the message she posted. Okay, let me see. Maybe I think I know how it works. I do have some, what I'm seeing right now is that I'm getting this little window here. It says waiting for messages. Probably, I remember I got some chat here open, or I could see the messages that a person wrote into the comments. So I was actually hoping that I could see the previous message that included the in-game name and ID. Let's try to find it here. IS, where are you? There's IS. But not with the entry. I need the in-game name and ID, of course. Why does it have to be that complicated? Enjoy watching streams, also like to play the Belarusian game. One of the things that's with the stream of yours sounding in the background makes you feel like smoothing it. Ah, that's very nice to hear. Thank you. Hopefully my commentary doesn't distract you all too much and makes you play a little bit better. But where did the giveaway start now? I mean, it was keyword giveaway. Yes. Did I miss it? Also, let me just check the time real quick. 1 minute. And guys, you also need to write your in-game name and ID. Keyword spam, all disqualified. IS, can you please just just ping me in the chat and write your in-game name and ID. Just copy that from your profile. Like if you're on your profile, you can just press it and that copies the nickname and user ID. I will need that to send you the battle pass. Also, I'm going to have some more giveaways today. So I'm still having 2 fan containers and 2 more battle passes. So let me actually start one right now. On Discord again. This time I will go for 2 fan containers. On the Discord server, on the giveaways channel again. And by the way, please use your in-game name as your server nickname. Otherwise you won't get your prize. Because I want to avoid multiple entries. Guys, we are starting with the next game. And this time it is QQ versus Legion again on Molendyke. I did not pay attention to the lineups yet. A lot of E50Ms on side of QQ, some double F115Bs and also double Super Conqueror, a rather fast lineup. But also the Legion guys are playing very quickly here. Play a batchet, they play some triple E50Ms. Or is it quadruple E50M and double T95 E6. So very, very fast lineup. Couldn't be much faster than that. QQ certainly is going to be surprised to be on the slower lineup on this game. And they are rather playing passively because of that. Cannot take any bases though. Base A has been taken. And QQ is about to take base C. At quite some time difference now. They are a lot slower than the guys on Legion side. And Legion is already relocating. This might get a bit dangerous for our guys over here, the QQ teammates who are on C. They have to make sure to move out of there on time. Yeah, Orca is running, already turning the turret to the rear, expecting to maybe get pressured. But QQ apparently deciding to go for a counter push onto base A. Legion also not committing towards the C push. But are they aware that they might get pushed here on the A cap? I think they are not. They are just not deciding here. They are not deciding to go for base C. They are not deciding to hold base A. Leaving some tanks very alone over here. Now they are getting spotted as they are getting pushed onto. One shot only has been put in for crossfire there. Tokonami pressuring. Putting out a nice shot as well. They won't get any kills here, I guess. Or maybe they can still pressure a little bit. Yes. They can also take the A cap again. And the team of Legion just failed to move out there on time. Shots flying in. Especially Oxbow has suffered a lot here. Oxbow is already down to 700 hit points. Getting him down to a 2-shot. Also Solir. Just still showing the rear to the enemies and getting killed there. Just not able to run away safely. Now getting killed for that as well. So that is the team of QQ now with a massive advantage. Having a huge hit point lead. Having the tank lead as well. Can just simply steamroll them. And they're going all in now. Going to focus Jake. Who can also not hide behind his teammate. Also there is Oxbow in focus still. Going down there now it is Jake. Going to get focused. Jake down to 1 shot. Getting picked up. There is another one. Tokonami getting killed. That's the first one on the QQ side to get killed here, while Tourney is already going to be the 4th guy here to get down. Although the Ascong just failed his shot, it is suddenly QQ with a huge advantage that is absolutely impossible to come back from for Legion, who were just sitting it out for too long and not being prepared for this push of QQ onto the cap. And that is Legion going down here on game number 1. QQ will take the point for sure. Lorenzo still trying to run away. Getting a couple of shots in. Getting another shot in. But he is on the reload now. And is getting picked up by Svinograd. Interesting game here, actually. QQ just doing the right thing, and that was, to be honest, I did not quite understand why Legion wasn't fully committing. I mean, they didn't really decide again. Just as on the earlier match, they did not want to do anything, try to hold for the little cap advantage that they had, and that was not significant enough to actually win on caps. And yeah, just waiting it out for that long to get pushed onto wasn't really working out here for sure. That felt very much avoidable, as the E50Ms really got shot into pieces as they ran away there. GG by QQ. Okay, game number 1 was therefore a win for QQ. Let me just enter the score there. And we are seeing the same map again. Again, best of 5, so 3 wins needed. Let me see real quick. Okay. QQ versus Legion on game and number 2. Did I just get... Did someone just send me the in-game name randomly via PM? Ah, okay, IS. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Molendyke again, and this time Legion is playing a lot heavier. Maybe that is better for them. They are still playing a fairly light lineup, but nonetheless it is a lot heavier than last game, as this time they are having triple AMX M4, so a lot more hit points for them as well. Still they are having 3 E50Ms and 1 Batchet, whereas the team of QQ is playing triple E50M as well, double FE215B, Super Conqueror, and an AMX M4. So a bit heavier. Slight hit point lead from the start on, not by a big margin though. Lorenzo getting in some early information, which is going to help Legion, but it is actually QQ already playing aggressively for the center. Bold in focus fire, but can fall back here, taking 2 shots, taking 3 shots. Crossfire from behind by Artyom. Also Rose taking some shots there. QQ very brave on that move. Artyom is also moving in, still getting crossfire. Might not be the best call for him to go in there. QQ is falling back. They have put in some nice shots, but I'm not sure if that is actually working out here, because they are getting counter pushed. Artyom taking 244, taking another shot. Tourney is moving in. Artyom losing all his hit points here, down to 1 shot, and goes down as well. That's a kill shot here for the guys of Legion. Very nice counter push. Now it is the next one, just a chill guy. Not too chill anymore, as he is now in focus fire by 4 tanks. Getting pushed into the water. And there he goes as well. He is going to not make it for too much longer. By now he got killed already. At the same time, QQ tries to counter push into the city. Tries to isolate some tanks here. 2 guns less on side of QQ. They have to be very quick to get some kills. There is one. And they will have a second one very soon. But also Days lost a lot of hit points. 4.7k hit points versus 5.7k. That's a big difference here. I don't think that QQ has a chance of coming back from this. Days gets picked up from the side. The bad shit doing its job and actually using that autoloader to sneak up from unexpected angles. Oxbow getting killed as he tried to push in. 4 versus 4 right now. Hit point gap of about 800. Gun advantage to Legion, still not anymore. And also Toonzy might get killed here. Yes, he does get picked up, 2 versus 2 actually. But a 163 is a one-shot. Will not survive this here, so he has to absolutely aim in. Fails the shot though. Tukunami does get a shot in. But now comes Lorenzo with that clip. And Lorenzo will not struggle to get that E50M here. So he is not trying. He's not trying for the moment. He wants to play it safely. Also the bad shot is a 2-shot. Waits for his teammate to move up from the side to Konami at 327 hit points. Also being a 2-shot. Won't get killed in 1. But the 2 tanks are moving in with an entirety of 5 shots loaded. 1 has bounced, the other connected there. Strong comeback by Legion. A very aggressive start by QQ, just overcommitting a little bit there, I guess. That was maybe going to work out. But the problem was, first of all, Artyom overcommitted, and also there were a lot of light tanks to the sides rotating out there. And the main problem here actually was not that Artyom overcommitted, but that QQ pushed into the middle. And just pushing forwards in the middle means you have enemies to all kinds of directions, so you cannot properly hide from them anymore, and you cannot push forwards in a way that you would be able to isolate some tanks without getting shot by everyone else. That was the main issue for the guys of QQ, and they got punished hard for this. Were highly overestimating their chances with this quick move. I think they maybe expected the team of Legion to go for all one side, which obviously did not happen. Okay, let's ready up again and not mess up on that. A 1-to-1. I can see Sarah here on the chat. Hi. Did you rename to the freestyle guy? I guess so, right? Renamed user throwing it. I wonder how many teams are a non-playing caller versus someone fighting also calling. The caller is always playing, that I can tell you. Like on this team, it is Days calling. Also, some other guys like Svinograd is also a very helpful co-caller. Just as 163 is also often throwing in some crucial stuff here. There are multiple callers, usually one main caller in the end in most situations. And also they have to be playing, the callers, because in the later stages of the tournament there are no spectators allowed. Because the spectators, I mean the teams cannot spectate because it's all, the spectator slots go all to the commentators, like myself. Oasis Palms now, heavy lineup, going heavy side here on QQ's side, and they are still playing very carefully in the back here. Legion playing a much faster lineup with a lot of E50Ms again. Camping. Carefully approaching base A and C. Looks like Svino will be able to take base A. And QQ is pressuring forwards here. Not connecting any shots though, but there is some nice crossfire onto the AMX M4 here, who lost 500 hit points already. All the E50Ms now spreading out into the desert, hoping to get some spots in. Tukunami now getting spotted, might be in trouble. Also Daze is spotted in the back there. I mean, this can be a very nice bait. This can also be a huge disaster if QQ is not able to cover that, nor able to counter push over here, but they already have a nice solution. They can take out the AMX M4 fairly quickly here, pushing up behind already. Archon going full in, also Solitude moving in. Orca having another big shot. Maxwell there, T100 filing. This guy is going down. On the other side, Daze is getting pushed onto, but that's not that bad actually, because he's very far in the back, taking a lot of time for the Legion guys to move in there. And also they moved out of position, moved away from the main fight. In the meantime, another E50M has been killed on Legion's side. So QQ with a gun advantage. And also about to take base B, sneakily right in front of everyone. Having the gun advantage, having the cap point advantage, having the base advantage, and also the gun advantage. All kinds of advantages you would want in a tournament format. And they are continuing their push here. Lorenzo also a bit too aggressive for the medium that he's flying, for the hit points that he's having. And he is getting killed for that move, getting punished for that. And just a chill guy immediately switching over to the next target. Sully also not having the chance of fighting that aggressively here. Being surprised that the QQ teammates were that quickly to move up there. And look at this. On the other side, Svino even stole by C. All 3 caps on side of QQ. And still they are having 6k hit points versus just 2.7k. And they are winning the fight on the guns. This is just ridiculing the enemy. Just bullying them here, just taking them completely apart in this game. Although, of course, it is rather close in the end. We are only having 3 tanks alive on side of QQ. But still, there is just such a massive difference in the outcome of this game with a triple cap. And that is QQ winning game number 2, or game number 3 actually. Point number 2 it is for them. So fair enough, they have another point to play. Match point for QQ. Potentially Legion is coming back though. Legion needs 2 more games, 2 more points. QQ only 1 more point. Let's not forget that it was actually Legion winning the first match, the first encounter. So Legion definitely has it, has what it takes. Can they come back? That's the question. Boomerito asking on the chat, is Zerd still playing? Yes, he is, but he is currently working. So he will only play at the weekend. Okay, game number 4. Wrong scene. Let's adjust the score real quick. Oasis Palms again, of course. This time QQ is playing double FE215B, triple AMX M4, E50M 2100 light tank. So heavy lineup. Similar to last game, I guess. If not the exact same. They had some Super Conquerors. Maybe they're doing something different this time. And then there is the Legion team with a triple E50M, 1 Super Conqueror, and double M4, 1 200 light tank lineup. So a bit faster again. Also similar to the last game. 5 seconds until we're starting. And let's go. Potentially the last one. Match point to QQ. Good luck to Legion especially. I would love to see another tiebreaker. QQ heading towards multiple different positions and sides here. potentially a bait in the rear. We're seeing a bait strategy by QQ. Hiding in the corner. Yep. At the same time, A is getting capped aggressively, but it is the Legion team being first to take by C. So also in the last game, QQ was baiting. This time, though, Legion doesn't seem to fall for it that badly, but maybe those guys are. Maybe. They are picking up here. But the bait is spotted. That's a big fail here for the team of QQ. Not being able to surprise the enemies with these shots, but maybe Svinograd can actually sneak into the B cap now. Nice crossfire there. Okay, the bait has to stop there. They have to abandon that position as they are in the open. Now they are not exactly where they intended to be, but it's still workable. Rose and also Pensacola Kid Copium X1000 being in trouble here. They are fairly isolated still. They're having some backup. Svinograd now in their B cap. I think that's very free to take. Those guys cannot peek up here without extending into the guns of the teammates of QQ over there in the desert. So nicely done by Svinograd. Also a nice crossfire he is having over here. And Jake struggling. Good hit point lead for QQ already. And QQ is increasing the pressure. Nicely done by Svinograd to move out of the cap again. And Legion is trying to counter push into the city, but they are not finding anyone anytime soon here. No one is left there on base A. So Legion will struggle to keep their tanks alive and come back from the disadvantage in terms of hit points and guns. Track shot of Toonzi, who takes a beating there as he's trying to cross over. No caps being taken by Legion. They are trying to go in here. And I'm not sure if that's going to work out as they're already having a disadvantage on the hit points. I don't think they are going to make it. This will not be easy to push in here. 1k hit point difference. QQ having one more tank on the field. Having 2k hit points more at this point. That might change quickly, but also the AMX M4 is about to be taken out. There he goes. Nice shot. B getting capped. Solitude now also getting killed. So the first one on QQ side died. Whereas Legion still lost 3 tanks, or lost an entirety of 3 tanks. But is able to take the 3rd base at the moment. The hit point difference isn't all that big anymore suddenly. 4.8k. Versus 4.5k, but QQ is moving up again. QQ only having 2 more tanks. Or having, 2 more tanks is not nothing. Question is if Tukunami can get surprised, or if he's able to kill Tukunami, or Oxbow is able to kill Tukunami. Oh, crucial bounce here, but also Lorenzo not getting that kill shot in. Might be the ram kill. Yes, it is the ram kill. 835 points for Legion, 900 points for QQ. There goes Days. Guns even suddenly. Hit points suddenly in favor of Legion. QQ throwing hard here. And it is suddenly also Legion with the advantage on the cap points. No freaking way. It is actually Legion winning on the points on this game. They are actually making it. They didn't really make it. They just secured another round. Kept the QQ guys from actually winning this one on their match point and making it into the grand finals. So Legion gets one more try. But also QQ has to try again. Now it's all or nothing on the next game. Man, QQ had such an immense advantage, like 1k to 2k hit points more. And then also gun advantage, 2 guns more on the field. And still they did not make it here. They had the cap points as well. They just needed to take the caps and play safely. Tukunami rushing in there. That was not good. QQ versus Legion on game number 5 now. Place your bets, please, because it's going to be interesting. I'm sure about that. It is really all or nothing now. Just one more game only will decide over the entrance into the grand final today, where the winner is going to meet Aqua. One of the Aqua players at least is already sitting in the chat here, spectating and going to figure out the best counter strategies. QQ playing a lot heavier this time again. Legion going for triple E50Ms though. And we are switching to Faust. Faust is always an interesting map, especially for a tiebreaker. It's a very good one, because there are 4 caps instead of the 3 that most other maps do have. So a lot of interesting strats are possible. And we are going into the game. Let's set up. I'm excited for this game. Let me take a sip of water to prepare for the incoming carnage. Daze sneakily taking the cap without getting shot here. Legion setting up some crossfire. Getting spotted though, one of them at least. Oh, nice shot by Svinograd. So Toonzi will also be spotted for 20 seconds because of the tracer shells. And also the bait is not working out. Why did they allow the enemies to get spotted? I mean, it's not really a bait maybe. They wanted to hold this side. For a moment I thought they were just baiting and waiting for some enemy to move in here so they could and then peek around the corner, put in some crossfire. Cap advantage to the team of QQ. Hit point advantage to QQ. Both teams lost some hit points. Legion a bit more so. Especially on the E50Ms, that's crucial. Good for QQ. 1,200 hit points more, by the way, for QQ. So they will have to sit back here. Maybe take some other cap. Are they? Just a chill guy. Not chilling, getting aggressive. And actually stealing base B right at the center. Together with Svinograd even. Svinograd might also drop into the D cap. Oh, Jake approaching. Nice shot by Svino. Leaving just a chill guy in the 1v1 against Jake. But he does have the advantage on the hit points. Probably the best call for Svino to move out of there again. Because he would just get focused. And there is a push coming in here. Legion still unspotted. But QQ in great positions to hold this push, I guess. Nice shot into Toonzi. First, Artyom about to get focused very, very heavily. Having many tanks surprising him from the sides. And he is not going to make it. Maybe he can still get around the corner there. Goes down there. Very nicely done by Legion. Gun advantage to them. But also, Legion lost a lot of hit points. Good hit point lead to QQ. Solure down to a one-shot as well. Can get picked up here by Solitude. And Toonzi is now in focus fire. Toonzi got trapped here. The E50M in focus fire. Absolutely crucial to take out the mobility. Now Svinograd can still circle around the E50M. Oxbow and Lorenzo, the other E50Ms, also have to get killed here. Will get killed very soon, I reckon. Orca still getting rammed. Orca trying to get a kill shot and getting that kill in. Guns even though. But Oxbow also getting picked up there. Hit point advantage by a big margin on side of QQ. Also gun advantage to them. QQ going to make this game be a point for them. On the other side, we still got Daze fighting a 1v2 situation, but Daze is still quite healthy and being able to kill Jake over there. Now in the 1v1 against Rose. I don't know where that's going to go, but I don't think it's going to be any issue here, because also Pensacola Kid Copium X1000 got picked up, and now Svinogard can move over to go for Rose, who is the last one on side of Legion. Svino getting the kill, and that is QQ with a comfortable win. It was a nice approach of Legion to push into the enemies like that. Unfortunately for them, they got spotted just a bit too early, and the team of QQ was really nicely set up to catch that push, despite Artyom even standing in the open. Yet it was possible for Legion, or it was possible for QQ to just stay alive and increase their hit point lead as the push was ongoing. Well done. Deserved a win, and that is QQ now in the grand finals. And I've already got the invite. This is too fast for me. I need some breaks. Okay, 1 second. Let me reset the score. Okay. Great games here, honestly. I like to see that. Yeah, we've got 4 minutes, so let me maybe check some other results, if that's possible. 1 second, please. Also, we're still having 2 battle passes, right? Right. We do. But for now, I want to quickly check out the score here. Maybe I'll just start the giveaway right now. Okay. Again on Discord. Let's go for 20 minutes. Battle Pass. 1 second. Good. Probably... No, okay. 3 minutes until the next game is starting, so I can still take a look at the other scores here. So, we've seen the lower bracket here. Oh, actually, QQ was having... Oh my gosh, QQ was having 3 tiebreakers today. They won 2 of them. But that was far too close for comfort for them, I guess. Over here, B-Love got kicked out by Desert, which I absolutely have not heard of yet, which is actually a surprise. But also B-Love lost to Immor. Immor won against APA. Alright, that's a big surprise here. Okay guys, let's go for the grand finals. Last encounter today, as we are seeing Aqua versus QQ. The winner of this match is going to make it into the professionals tournament without having to play any more games. Also on the other bracket, oh, we don't know yet. Might Immor versus, probably Immor versus APA there. Okay. Let's get ready. Legion did great. Yes, they did. Not on all games, there were some inconsistencies, but they had some really nice ones as well. Got to leave that to them, definitely. But we've also got to say, Legion is actually a new team in the Constellation. They have a lot of strong players and a lot of... Well, some of them are also tournament experience, but most of them are not. Or just having a bit of tournament experience, not the highest level tournament experience. Some of them, I don't know if they ever played some tourneys, but you could see also multiple PC players, very high level random players, but not with the tournament experience yet. So this is also the new thing about this season and also the last one, that PC and touch are playable. So the PC scene still has to grow for a bit to be able to keep up with the touch players. Which is why it's actually fine to have the mixed control modes there. By the way, if you're interested in a full deep comparison of PC versus touch, I recently put out an entire video just about this topic. You can find it on my channel. Later. Now for the tournament. Middleburg. We can see IMX M4s en masse here on side of Aqua. Also triple F215B. Very simple lineup. QQ is playing double M4, an E50M, an FE215B, double S-Conk and a 200 light tank. A lot of different tanks there. Colorful lineup. Svinogard spotting aggressively, knowing that he's the only light tank, but not getting in any information which tells him that probably not much was going up. B is getting capped. And actually, there is a boost going on. Yeah, Svinogard making it. Yeah, he's just scratching himself up there. Yes, he did make it into the corner. But actually, 2Q would have to just simply push in and win the high ground here. Against the Wild Burger and the Happiest Toaster. I guess they're having a nice meal. Toasted burger. But those guys are in safe and passive positions for the moment. Interestingly, QQ did not really try much at all here. Did not try spotting, did not try pressuring. They don't even know about any tanks that are potentially behind here. They did not try to collect that information. Meanwhile, down in the city, there are 5 tanks of Aqua. And all of them are very, very passive and hiding here. Oh my gosh, they are baiting hard. They are waiting for the E50M or so to simply move out here. Look at that, they're just waiting. They just want someone to come around here and spot. And then that person is having a really bad time. And QQ is maybe falling for it. Because they are not willing to move up there on the hill. Although they could have done so. They could have easily killed these two. But they didn't want to. And it is now a shot from Spassy, so Spassy being the only one spotted into days. But that alone already tells the team of QQ that they cannot really push this corner. That would be probably too tricky. So they're trying something else. There's almost no movement here in this game. I mean, QQ moved up, moved down again. Fair enough. They did something. Svinogard sitting over there in an interesting spot where you can oversee the C-cap. Mind you, this tank has a tracer shell, so whenever he hits someone, he keeps them spotted. So if Artyom, who is right there to the front, does spot anyone on C, then Svinogard will be able to farm them. Of course, that can easily be avoided then. But like this, Artyom and Svino can definitely win the high ground. They can win the hill. It's going to be impossible for Aqua to win that side here. But Aqua isn't even trying. That's the point. They are just camping, and therefore the light tank is useless. Oh, there is an attempted push onto base B here. Just a chill guy. And also Daze moving in on B. Getting shot for 3. They won't be able to stop the B cap. And there's also Ghosty moving in from the side. Now sneaking up, still unspotted. But falling back immediately again. Happiest Toaster moving down. QQ in trouble. QQ really is in trouble if Happiest Toaster is moving in. And then these two AM Maxes here are going to have a really bad time. Massive hit point lead for Aqua already. And now there are 2 AM Maxes out of position who can get shot down. Dies down. That's a gun advantage for Aqua already. Just a chill guy also down on 8 points. Now getting full on pushed onto by literally everyone here. The whole team of Aqua is going in. Picking up the second kill. Wild Burger is actually down to 1 shot, getting killed here by Svinograd. But Solitude also has been taken out on the other side. Aqua with a very successful push into the city. QQ wasting their advantage, wasting their options on the hill just to go for this fancy climb. Not worth it, in my opinion. And there goes another one. So 1 tank more still only on side of Aqua, but a lot more hit points, about twice the amount of hit points. That is impossible for QQ to come back from. And there goes Svinograd just running into the crossfire, desperately trying to support his teammates. And also, of course, we are having the point win here, so Svino had to go in as there was nothing left to do. Okay. QQ absolutely falling for the trap here. That was really not what they needed to do in order to win. Of course, they didn't have a lot of information, but I guess if they just did not insist on the climb and actually spotted for a little bit, they would have been able to collect the information right at the start and would have won the game like that. So 1-0 for Aqua. Triple. Hooray. Are they kidding? It doesn't. Maybe. Yeah, okay, they are running up with triple hooray on Middleburg. I'm interested to see what they're having in mind with those tanks. I guess we are going to see some campy strategy by Aqua again. QQ on the other hand, and going for some slightly faster lineup. Actually not, they had 200 and an E50M last game as well. But this time they are playing double E50M, so slightly more aggressive potential for them. Otherwise M4 spam. On the AMX M4s, they are so freaking easy to penetrate for the Horis. They are going to be entirely grey. Not a turret, of course. I'm not sure whether the Hori can penetrate the sides of the turret frontally. That's the problem there, potentially, if it's hull down. But still, Hori. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay. Aqua with the Horis. What are they going to do? Where are they going to set up their bait here, their trap? They're going city. Wild Burger, the only E50M going up actually. Spotting a little bit. Tukunami also spotting. Or getting spotted. Getting shot at. Nice job by Wild Burger. Meanwhile, the Horis are capping. And actually pressuring forwards. But QQ is down there in the city. With almost everyone. I mean, 4 tanks are down here in the city. And the Hori is just pushing forward here onto Svinograd. There goes the first shot. But just 346 damage into Svino. Bad low roll. Premium ammo against reactive armor. And Happy's Toaster might be overcommitting a little bit, but putting in a very nice shot into Svinograd there. And there comes the counter push now. Yet the Toaster does have a reactive armor, is going to be able to survive for a while. Being able to fall back though, and is safe in cover now. Just a chill guy, suffering here against Favela and Spessy. Almost everyone on side of QQ already lost some hit points. Still, the hit points are neck and neck. But QQ doesn't have the DPM of the Horrees. And yet, if they run out of the reactive armor, then it's going to be easy to kill them. Happy's Toaster might be in trouble here if Svinograd puts in a shot. Yes, Svino gets in a shot. So Daze can pick up the kill. Gun advantage for the team of QQ. Also, Whiteburger has been taken out on top of the hill. Tokunami, though, in a 1 versus 2 situation, or 2v1 situation, actually. Getting pushed onto, getting killed there. 163, trying to circle the whole ring. Not entirely sure whether that's going to be possible. But at the same time, there is another fight going on here. Only 3 tanks on Aqua's side, still alive. The whole restrat not working out. And almost everyone is a one-shot. QQ has 6 tanks still alive against 3, but they're having less hit points. Until now. The E50M trying to circle, but failing. Can still block the whole ring nonetheless. So it is fine for the E50M now also being able to move over the hill, getting to get up the speed there, and that is the last one. Ghosty going down there. Big gamble with the Horrees. Actually, it was decent, but just they were a bit overconfident in my opinion with that push. Just moving the Toaster right to the center. And the problem is, I mean, we could see in the end the hit points were about even. The guns were not. The reason for that is being that simply the Horrees have a high alpha gun and don't have a great mobility. They don't have a turret, or so they cannot turn around to get the kill shots in. They don't have the option like a heavy tank or even a medium tank to sneak around the corner and pick up a kill shot and go for whatever they need to shoot to get the guns out of the fight. The Horrees are rather just lacking the versatility there. Good for putting out the damage, not great for getting the kills. So in the end, 6 tanks still alive on the side of QQ, despite the game having been fairly close in terms of hit points for a long time here. Still, it was interesting to see the whole restrat. And this is now a new map. Rockfield it is, with Aqua versus QQ 1-1. IS-7 being played here by Aqua on the left side. So that IS-7 does probably fulfill some special purpose, which often is moving into the A cap, could also be moving into the B cap. More often it is the A cap because the IS-7 can almost entirely hide there. It is impossible to G cap. So usually that is why this specific tank is being chosen, whereas it is usually a rather rare tank. A lot of S-Kongs here as well, not the M4 surprisingly. And some M4, FE. Okay, a lot more British DPM. Apologies. And the T100 light tank. On side of 2Q we do have a lot more M4s, E50M, T100, so slightly faster lineup with the one more medium than a heavy tank. And Wildburger is moving up here to spot early on. Not getting in any information yet. Aqua meeting QQ down in the canal here. Shots being traded. The IS-7 actually going for the big cap. Base C has already been taken. Tokunami lost some hit points. So did Orca. Happiest Toaster might be able to just sneak into the B cap. Just a chill guy, trying to defend, but actually finding Spessy over there. cannot move in, therefore, but Spessy, is he AFK? Spessy might have disconnected. Oh no, not in the grand finals. Not when it's about getting into the professionals tournament. An AFK who is getting killed right in the middle of the map. That's not what you want. That's very, very unfortunate. I know Spessy barely ever has internet problems like that. Very, very unlucky here. So QQ can just simply roll into the game, roll into the fight and pick up one after the other. It is Aqua with 4k hit points less now. And a gun less. QQ won't struggle much. But still, they have to make sure to not throw this away. They are going to be able to pressure backseat freestyle though. On the other side, they are in a 3v1 after having killed Wildburger. They're going to take out falling down. Svinograd set on fire for a bit, but there is the kill shot, which only leaves us with Ghosty and Favela. Guys, rematch please. That wasn't fair. That was not fair. And not great to look at either. So Ghosty also getting picked up. And if this one little game is costing Aqua the top 8, or, I mean, just not winning today just because of this one game could be an option. And that would mean that actually Aqua would have to play another 2 qualification tournaments. And that, of course, means 8 more days of tournament just because of one AFK. That would be quite annoying, especially since you also, of course, have to expose some strategies. And you have to come up with new strats, etc. Oh, poor Spessy. Okay. Let's hope that it is not going to matter. So either Aqua is going hammer now and just winning one after the other. I mean, they have to. It's a best of 5. And we're already at... The score is still incorrect, but just... Number just updated over there. It's mirrored, yes? No, it's... Yeah. Just checking the camera. Okay. Yeah, 2-1 now for QQ. Match point for QQ. This means that Aqua is risking to drop out if they are losing this one. I would hope that they are still winning one more and then we have a tiebreaker. I mean, it would still be unfair, but at least then we could say. Anyways, we go for clean sweep, just one game to decide over the outcome. Who is getting into the top 8? That would be the most fair result, I guess. If QQ is winning now, then I guess that Aqua is going to be very demotivated, even if QQ deserves the next win. Oh my gosh, I almost pressed end stream. Luckily, I did not hit the button. Aqua flying a batshit this time. Favela camping in the rear. Spessy is back in the fight. Spessy has to do 6k now to make up for the previous game. QQ is playing aggressively for the B cap with a T100 and an AMX M4. They're moving out though. Interestingly, they are deciding to... At least the T100 is dropping out. Might be the right call. Oh, the batshit here. Fighting a very aggressive AMX M4 played by Days. Just seeing on the chat, Bro chose the wrong library. He's probably in Starbucks Wi-Fi from while he's living nearby. And look at QQ just going hammer. QQ putting in all the aggression here that they can find and throwing it at the enemy spawn. But Aqua is falling back here with multiple tanks to cover that area. Cap advantage for QQ, but it is Aqua with a good amount of hit points more on the field right now. Svinogard has suffered a lot in the middle here. It is still possible to cap base A, but it's not going to be about the caps here. Not with the aggression that QQ put in at this stage already. But Wildburger can get killed by Tukunami. This might be huge. Tukunami now getting the cap lead, or getting the kill, and also cap lead, of course. Gun advantage to the QQ guys. And Tukunami in a super strong position to crossfire the enemy spawn over there. This might be winning them the game, even though Aqua still has 2k hit points more. I think with this position of Tukunami, that might be making the big difference here. Orca over there, trying to hide behind the rock, not quite able to do so. 163 has to run away. Maybe he can go for a ghosty and pick up the kill shot. It is the AMX M4 to the side, getting it nicely done, and the T100 is running away. Although the M4 still put in a kill shot there. 3 versus 3. Hit points slightly ahead in favor of Aqua, but the 2k hit point gap that they had is gone. Now it is QQ with gun advantage and also the hit point lead. Suddenly, it is looking very, very good for QQ here. Aqua again with a cap lead, with a hit point lead, but the T100 is moving in, getting that kill shot in. 163, who is also Pashti on the 7 stars team, is a phenomenal light tank player. Just doing the job here of circling around. Tukunami might get killed. Pashti rather playing for the A cap instead of supporting his teammate because of the risk of Tukunami just getting killed. And he does get picked up as well. But we are suddenly in a situation of having... of having 2 caps versus 1. 163 cannot win in a close combat situation. Probably not, so he has to go for caps. This is going to be tricky. Okay. Maybe he's peeking. I think I would peek just to shoot the Super Conqueror with the tracer shells and keep him spotted. But actually, okay, he can take the base. He can just go for the base. And the Super Conqueror still needs a while to climb up the hill here. Moving up the hill is always very slow to do. And he still needs to take the base. While the T100 can move into the B cap. Doesn't do so. But I think he has to. Otherwise he's going to lose. Nice decap. Favela moving forwards. Oh my goodness. This is so freaking close. 163 now down to a one shot. I think... Wait. 980 points. Yes, it is QQ with the advantage still. 995. Ooh. That was close. That was freaking close. And that is actually QQ winning this game on points in the very end here. Well, this leaves me with some mixed feelings. After the AFK, QQ deserved this win here. They did really, really well on this battle. On the previous game, of course, they did not deserve that win. On the other ones, each team deserved the win. On Favela at 5.2k damage, a nice game. And T100 carrying hard here, getting 4 kills. Moving around the map, very nicely done. Guys. The tournament is over for today. And that is actually Aqua not making it into the top 8 yet. I mean, it's one of 3 qualifying tournaments. But it was very unlucky. Even if QQ potentially deserved it, I mean, who knows? Who knows what would have happened if we had one more game? Or if this AFK did not happen. Yeah. Well, QQ actually qualified to the top 8 tournament by that. Let me also just check the tournament page here, just so we can see what's happening. API qualified for the grand finals, but they're still playing. We don't know if API or Immer is going to make it here. Aqua dropped out. What I'm going to do now is to just play like half an hour of a random game still. And then maybe, yeah, something around that, like 15-20 minutes maybe. Just so we actually get the result of that game. And you can also see what I'm usually doing on my channel here. Let me quickly grab my iPad. Where is it? All right. Yeah, let's just play T100. Wait, do I have to move right, left, left? Turn the camera. Good. And nonetheless, it was actually a very nice session today. Very nice games. I'd like to see that. Even though the end was a little bit, yeah. Nice that you've all been here and that you've been watching. If you are not going to mic it for any longer. We're still having one more battle pass, by the way. Don't forget about that. I will, you know what, I'll just start the giveaway right now. Let me see if the other one's already finished. Yes. So I got one more battle pass. And now let me just do that. Reset entries. It will be the same as the last time. Write gimme into the chat. And be there in... I mean, you want to please also write your in-game name and ID. And then you enter. I mean, you need to write gimme into the chat, G-I-M-M-E. That makes you enter, and I will just run it for 15 minutes. Good luck. Sad because of not tiebreaker. Yeah, indeed. Also, hi to everyone who's here right now. Nice to see you all. Lots of familiar names on the chat, of course. Okay. Can see 34 here as well. Good evening. Or good afternoon to you. Netforce, Walking Ace, Darkman, of course, Boomerito, and everyone else. Nice to have you here. If you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Maybe subscribe if you're new still. And also, I will be happy to greet you on Discord. Now I just want a game. Murat, I don't speak any Turkish. If I can translate that with a bot. He's just saying, he's translating for 2 hours already. No one here? Oh, there's someone. Oh, poor Leo. No. T95, not going to look at me. Let's see if I can... Oh man, that was not a good shot. Ah. Maybe. But now the Leo is spotting me. Okay, did not hit. I don't like the idea of pushing T95. Oh, is he going? Actually, let's not waste my time. I can easily kill the Leo. And then go into the city. Or maybe circle T95 could also work. I really don't feel like doing the run around to Rosie. Can I circle him? In the best case, dude, why is he picking like that? Nice max roll. Let's go for that cupola. Nice. Auto aim for the win, dude. He was a pro. I was just literally standing right in front of him. Next, please. Very nice. I recently played quite a bit of RV42 and I got to like it a lot. Oh! What was that? Ooh. Am I dead? I threw this so badly, man. I mean, I could have had more shots. Anyways. Guys, don't only write gimme, please also write in-game name and ID. But as I'm saying that if you already wrote gimme, then don't write it again. Because if you write it multiple times, you will be disqualified. Therefore, I would recommend against doing so. Okay, let's just thank spam keyboard for more entries. Yes. Okay, nonetheless 4K. What did I get? A cat in the box. Okay. Schrödinger. Ben just saying games are well fought for sure. Yes. Yeah, that's the nice thing about this tournament format as well. Like, we could already, right at the start of the qualification, we could see some top-notch games. Even though teams were not in the fullest form yet. But still, we could see the top-level teams playing. Actually, Aqua and QQ, they have been playing in the grand finals last season, where Aqua won. Like the real grand finals, not the qualification. They won the main tournament. And the grand prize pool of, I don't know what. I don't know how much they got. Like 20k? What was it? Entire prize pool 50k? Oh, failed to switch ammo. Are we doing this? Are we just going in?
Enemy armor is hit. Our fuel tank's hit. Enemy armor is
Nice. Yeah, just push down here to stay clear of the XM66F who is to the right side. And also the 140 cannot shoot me here without really pushing in.
penetration.
Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I think he shot. Let's go then.
We've damaged them.
I guess I'm not getting to circle him.
Armor is damaged.
Oh. And he shoots HE. I can leave it. Man, I don't like this. Oh, it doesn't even have spawn line, okay. Nice.
Penetration.
I guess I should try shooting Kran again. Gorilla is out, nice. I just need to be careful.
Armor is damaged. Penetration.
Come on! Nah. 3 versus 3. It's going to be tricky, honestly. Maybe Gorilla can take out Kran? Oh no, such a nice opportunity and I don't have the gun depression there. Oh my gosh, this is not good at all. This is not good. Unless I can drop to the left side and hide from the IS-4. That's a question then. To be honest, I don't know if the IS-4 gets me, so I have to hit the hash now.
Enemy armor is hit.
Well. Okay.
That is everybody out.
Teammate. Why does he not shoot him? No! Come on! Oh, come on. Kran was fully in the open. And he did not go for it. Why? Could I have done anything else? No, I'm not going to play anymore. Oh man, that was disappointing in the end. I think I just overcommitted there. I was willing to help while the teammate or the enemy seemed to push onto the Yak, so I get myself dragged close enough there. I mean, if I stayed in the camping position I've been in earlier, I would have actually been able to crossfire, probably win the game. Unfortunate. Potato Tangaski me. Play Tuxedo. Play in Tuxedo. I don't have any. I get a, of course I get a suit, but honestly that probably doesn't fit anymore. I get it when finishing from school, when probably my body type was a little bit different. Yes. I don't know, maybe it would fit.
Let's go.
Haven't needed any suit since then. Okay, there's one light on the enemy side only. I hope I got some teammate heavies going middle. Very nice. Although I failed to switch over to hash. What are they actually doing? The answer is all very campy, which means we have to win C, because we cannot win A. But that's a nice opportunity. I don't want to... Oh, yeah. Dude, you cannot afford to take that many shots. Got him. What is the enemy light actually? T92E1. I'm a 2-shot for him. I don't like that. Nah. I just wanted to move out of here. Did they spot me?
Enemy armor is hit.
I don't know where the TTs are. There's a Minotaur over there. Let's do it that way.
Enemy armor is hit.
Actually, I can maybe just farm him unspotted. Oh, I did get spotted on this one. But I have a free shot here.
We've damaged them.
Nah. Oh, not quite. Come on.
That one bounced. We didn't even scratch them.
Yeah, just some HE splash damage maybe.
Great shot.
That guy has a lot of armor. Oh. Okay. We have a gun advantage actually, so we're not about to lose yet. Oh my gosh.
Hit.
Let's maybe see if I can kill the E1.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Let's try to hide a little bit.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Okay, and then I can just go for the T30 maybe. Oh, there he is. Okay, it's unexpected. Points.
Penetration.
Okay. Anyways, that was good. Slow game, but fun. Stream snipe. No, Darkman. I think I'll just play 2 more games and then I quit. How's it actually going right now? I don't know. I cannot tell. Cannot tell because I played before stream. Yeah, guys, you can still enter the giveaway if you haven't yet by writing "gimme" and your in-game name and ID. I will just pick a winner in 2 battles.
Move out.
Writing it multiple times means you get disqualified. Okay, let me just spot a bit more aggressively here. Enemies only have 1 light tank. I can actually pressure it. They might still have some TD here. Yeah, it is a TD and a heavy tank as well. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be able to push in there. I'm at a disadvantage, but I've got teammates coming. Oh. That's a 268 who shot me for 680 without getting spotted.
We've damaged them.
He just drove against a house. Nice.
Armor is damaged.
We're going to lose this side though. I guess. We're even on the tanks here. And we could actually kill the Sheridan and also 268. Nice.
Armor is damaged.
Like, what is this guy doing there? I was already thinking about just moving up to the left. Oh. Awkward. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, he doesn't...
The gunner's injured. We're trying to cover for him.
Oh, what?
Critical hit.
I guess I'm going to take this one. That's bad. Oh, okay, okay. But I can just kill him because Emil is low on the DPM. He emptied his whole clip.
We've damaged them.
So let's do this. Oh no!
Enemy armor is hit.
Like, what the hell?
We've torched them.
I think I'm still fine here. The others cannot reach me right now. Nice.
Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor destroyed. One on tracks is damaged.
This guy likes me. I feel like. Come on, try to kill me. Try it. Just so I can have a shot and run away. But no. Doesn't look good to us, honestly. 2 of us one shots. Okay, nice one into the chieftain. Let me try to support over there. Gotcha. Minotauro is still full life almost. 268 as well, but the 268 is a really bad player, that I know. Minotauro also not great. Otherwise he would have pushed me already. No?
Enemy armor is damaged.
Good.
Penetration.
Ah, nice. I mean, maybe I should just play safe. Just go for B. What? Oh, he does not get spotted upon shooting. I could hear the shots there. Okay, we get the points now, I guess. But as soon as my teammate dies, we are at a disadvantage. Where did he end up? Where did he end up? Is he going for D? Let me take a wider route here for some slight distance. Yeah, he is going for D. And he's a one shot as well. Okay, let's try the surprise from the side if possible. No way. How did I get spotted there? Yeah, I'm not going to peek. Okay. Needed a moment where he was just looking away, or just waited for my teammate there. Otherwise, I don't know if we would have maybe still lost on points. Could have well been. And they lost enough games due to such stupid stuff already today. Yeah, Chieftain liked me a lot. To be fair, I was a medium tank right in front of him. It made sense to focus me. But still, he was just chasing me. Would have maybe made more sense to go for my other teammates. I don't know. Okay, let's make it the last one here. Because I'm getting tired. Can't believe Tier 2 is a container when it was free. Wait, it was free? I don't remember that. Okay, I'm just reading chat real quick here. If there are any questions or so. Also, of course.
Time to roll out.
I was just checking in the background whether APA or IMMO won, and it's actually IMMO winning 2-3 against APA. By the way, I think that was streamed by Amonet 95, so you can 85. You can still check that out. Maybe I'll still share the link to that stream if you want to see those games, because I'm actually interested in still watching APA versus IMMO after the stream. And I'm wasting too much time. Dude.
That one didn't go through.
What the hell?
Enemy armor is hit.
Come on, teammates. Hello? Yeah, it also works.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Looks like I'm safe from behind at least.
Track hit. Penetration.
Okay, now he has him. I can try to still catch the CS maybe. But I will also not spend too much time on... Ah, there he is. Nice.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I want to support over here and get some damage in for sure. Okay. And I
Armor is damaged.
guess, yeah, it kind of looks like I'm fine still. Of course, it's a bit risky what I'm doing.
Didn't even scratch them.
Okay, with this shot, I'll just, yeah, go behind this guy. Focus him together with my teammates.
We've damaged them.
Oh, this guy pens. I don't like that. And I don't like this force coming for me.
We've damaged them.
And my track shot failed, no.
One of our tracks is damaged. Penetration.
I was wondering whether he actually played a big gun or not. Might have been a big gun. It's hard to differentiate there. I guess I need some luck.
Got him.
Bounce. Ah.
This vehicle has had it.
Okay. Guys, that will have been my last one for the day. I will be back streaming in 2 days again, I guess, or 2 or 3 days. Something like that. If you enjoyed the stream, please don't forget to hit the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe for the next type of content, which is coming out very soon again. Yeah, I will be taking a day off tomorrow for sure. Maybe I'll be back the day after. Yeah, I guess in 2 or 3 days. Yeah. Have a good evening still. Have a good night, whatever time it is for you. And oh wait, I still need to resolve the winner of the giveaway. Let me just do so right now. The winner is Thade Hellman. Congratulations. So Thade, where is Thade? I could see that name up there. I just need to find it. Because I could see the name. Need to save the I need to save the nickname and ID. Yep, that is Toxicated. Good. Toxicated is in. Congratulations. By that I can now really say goodbye. Have a nice evening. See you.